I'm Stacee Hawkins, producer at HCCTV. I love to learn, so I want to share my favorite free online resources for learners of all ages. This is Brainy Break. Unfortunately, the COVID pandemic has forced the cancellation of a variety of arts and cultural events. But the iconic Monterey Jazz Festival has done what jazz always does: improvise. Executive Director Colleen Bailey explains.
The Monterey Jazz Festival is the longest continuously running jazz festival in the world. It was established as a nonprofit organization in 1958. We were established as a nonprofit because we have an educational mission, and we have been sort of at the front end of jazz music education since the very beginning. So what we do 365 days of the year is reach people regionally, nationally, and even internationally through our really robust jazz education program. This year will be the first virtual Monterey Jazz Festival in the history of the organization. And we are celebrating our traditional dates, so September 25th, 26th, and 27th, with virtual content each day. We'll include some incredible pieces that come out of our archives. We'll also have some educational programming. So one of our national bands is called the Next Generation Jazz Orchestra. And they worked all summer with our new education director, whose name is Gerald Clayton, who's a wonderful Grammy-nominated pianist, but also somebody who came up through our education programs. We have a Next Generation Women in Jazz group who will play as well, and they are directed by Katie Thoreau, who is another graduate of our education programs and now a beautiful bass player. And then we have some new pieces that people have produced just for us. This is free to the public. So the easiest way, I think, is to go to Monterey Jazz Festival website, and we have a link to our YouTube page. You click right on that link and it will take you to the content each day. It's important to note, though, that it will only play at that one time. Put it down in your schedule that September 25th at 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, you're going to log into the content because of royalties and so on. It can only play the one time. But it's free, and we're using this as an opportunity to raise funds for some organizations who are doing a lot of important work in social justice. So it's supporting the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund, the Thurgood Marshall College Fund, and then we're supporting the artists who are participating in this virtual programming. And, the jazz artists have really been hit hard by the fact that they haven't been able to work. So they've had most of their concerts canceled. And this is a way to help them survive during this time, since we don't know when we'll be back and running and able to produce festivals again. So a really important thing to support.
For Brainy Break, I'm Stacee Hawkins.